Hello, this is Julie Silver Stitches here on FlossTube and on Instagram. You can see Lexus. She's right over there. Good, right there. Anyway, is what it is. Okay, so she is just staring me down apparently. Welcome. This is a FlossTube channel and about cross stitch, and I'm going to be sharing with you my weekly progress. 2 new starts. I had one focus piece, so that got a page finish. Hooray! And we'll go from there. So, happy Thanksgiving to all of you who are in North America. Nope, not even. Canada. So, I'm going to pull out things and just talk about them because no order. Yeah, she is, I don't know where she is. She's about, we figure she's about 15 or 16, 14 or 15, somewhere in there. All right, so I'm just going to start with my every stitch counts. Whoops, that was a good jump. Or every stitch counts, or what did I call it? Like extra stitches or something. Anyway, so last week I stitched 66 extra stitches. This week I put those 66 stitches into Mirabilia's Savannahs Curtisy. It was a restart because, anyways, it's a whole thing. And so only 66, so it's not super huge, of course, but here we go. It goes like this and like this. So I started in the middle, and this is where we're at. Yeah, I started in the middle. I had previously about, I'd say, a third done, but in my last video I was explaining how the stitches weren't lining up anymore and all bananas were breaking loose. This is where I was. I cut it off. I'm trusting the fabric that it's going to be enough for the next part, but this is where I was. So I just got the floor done and part of our skirt, realized the white stitches weren't matching up. Slash, I didn't really want to stitch the white stitches all in one go at this point in time. I don't know what's going to happen when I get to the stitches next time. Maybe I'll be in a better place because the, what am I trying to say? The stitches will all be aligned and I am a better 2/2 stitcher now. Because this whole thing is... Anyways, okay, moving on. I participated in a various amount of games this week. Sorry for the sniffles. I tried, no, Sammy, you don't eat that, please. Okay, sorry. I did a little bit of Temperature Treasures. I did a little bit of Memory Game. I did a little bit of, I did 7 days on my dream board, so that's my daily 30. And, did one or two days on my acrostic. It's okay. Anyway, so I'm just going to pull out of my handy dandy bag because this is what I keep all my works in progress for the weekend. If this has any clue or whatever, this is the first thing that I pulled out. So, but the last thing I worked on. So, this is Pokemon Starters. And here we are. I worked on filling in most of Bulbasaur, actually. So there he is. He just has his little, one more section of him, and I think he'll be done. So 200 stitches. I did not bring my, did not bring my, I think just the 200 stitches in here. The memory game is switching up all of the animals that Sisk is using. So as soon as the pair gets called, the match gets called, she's switching the animals. Sorry. I am waiting for all of the animals to be switched before I switch my board because it's just going to take, not switch my board projects, just switch my board for the animals. So hopefully I will remember who was what at what point. yeah, because otherwise, the next daily whip that I did, 30 minutes a day, was from this book, Seasonal Cottages. I did work on this one a lot this week, so 30 minutes a day times 7. This was one of my morning stitches. The other one was the Mirabilia. Stitch that first thing in the morning just to get it out of the way. 10 to 6 to 10 stitches per day, because math. Anyway, so here we are. This is a page finish, and look what I did. I backstitched. I outlined all of the things, but at the same point, sorry, James is just walking by. Okay, but at the same point, you can't even tell, so it doesn't matter. But here we are. This, where I've backstitched, is a page finish. This is a whole page. As you can maybe see, there are clouds up there. I did not continue the clouds over here because, no, you can't see them anyway, so I'm just going to omit them. If I did do it on a blue fabric like they had suggested, then maybe, but no, not worth my time on white. It's no. Alright, so this is going to go away until the next time. I don't know, until the next time. For now, at least. It might come out in acrostics. It might come out. It'll come out again. Don't worry. You'll see it again soon. Okay, the next thing in here is for a temperature treasure. This was yesterday's call. I can't tell you what number it is because I don't remember. 3 maybe? I was supposed to stitch on it twice this week, but I couldn't find it the first day. So I just did it on the second call of the week. So 100 stitches got put into Fractal 53 by Cross Stitch Collectibles. And it's kind of see-through. It's kind of, you can't. Anyway, so I worked on the orange. I'm doing a color completion. So the black is done, red is done, and now I'm filling in the orange. So the orange got 100 stitches yesterday at the trailer, partially between the trailer and at home. So it's on its way. It's nowhere near done, of course, because, you know, but progress is progress. I'm going to be having a new weekly focus. I find that all of the things I was working on, so the dreams board, so the daily 30, the every stitch counts, not doing that anymore because that's at a good place where I feel like I can pick it up and not worry about what's going to happen to it or anything. So dreams board, daily 30, so that's the daily 30, and then the memory game and the acrostic and the temperatures, and there's one more. Is there one more? Anyway, I'm going to choose, I've already chosen, but I'm going to choose 2 other focuses per week plus the daily 30. So I can spend my time on those instead of trying to figure out what and running out of time and getting frustrated because I didn't have enough time and all of those things. This is a new start. It's on pink fabric. This is a just because new start, just because I wanted to. I'm going to put all the information down here because I can't remember anything. This is the picture. This is the cropped picture. Because this was only the size of my fabric. So I did it again, cropped out the main focus of the title. This is cat on a bookshelf or something, bookshelf cat, or I don't know. Anyways, but I'm going to call it the lantern. So this is where we are. It's a bottom right. That's the other side. That looks pretty good, huh? All right, bottom right start. Just because, why not, right? Bottom right. Because the top left was not confetti, but it wasn't straight stitching, and I felt like block stitching that night. I don't know. That's what happened. So, this is where I got to, and it's like, I don't remember how many, until I got tired of stitching. I think I reached 200. Could be. I don't know. I was watching Once Upon a Time. If you're not watching that on Disney, I watched it I've watched it already once, so now it's comfort stitching. I don't have to see it. I mean, comfort watching, I guess. I don't have to see it in order to know what's going on. I just need to have background. This got pulled out twice this week because I did it both days for my acrostic. This is Enchanting Dragonfly by Doreen Jones. And I got one more color finish, so that's good. Sorry about if I did that. Alright, so one color finish of the page. One page color finish. So I finished, well, probably two color finishes actually. I finished the medium pink and the lighter pink. So medium pink, lighter pink, can't tell you where I was. All I know is I had to finish filling in the wings. So this is where we're at. It's a sunny day, but a little bit chilly. It's only 10 degrees, 11 degrees, but finally fall temperatures. The rest of the week, this week, here at least, is supposed to drop down into the single digits, and it's being called for as a 1 day overnight as a minus, so we'll see how it goes. Are you seeing jumping cats yet, or was that behind the scenes? Alright. Either way, I think it was Skitters, because he's a heavy guy. He spent all morning with me stitching. We had some disagreements over floss, because he decided that he needed to chase it, and I said no. So, him going after the floss is different than, oh, that was Simon. Charlotte going after the floss, because he will attack my hands. He's only 2. He'll be, oh, they were playing, I think, because here he comes. Anyways, because Charlotte will just play and I'll tell her to stop, and she's, she doesn't want to, but she'll stop. But Skitters, no. He was like, this is my thread. This is what I'm doing. This is a new start. This is a new start for Temperature Treasures. One of the 9 pieces. It was not the called for new start because I didn't have enough fabric, but it is a new start nonetheless. It, I think, is by Pain Free Crafts. It is that is Simon. This is Golden Baby. It's here. Pretty sure it's Pain Free Crafts. And here we are. It's a middle start. Is that going to work? It's a middle start, and there's about 10 colors in that little square. It's ridiculous, but is what it is. So if anybody's counting, that's 2 new starts and a restart. So, it was a fun week. All right, next up on the memory board. Temperature, memory, dreams, acrostic. Memory, temperature, dreams, acrostic. That's 4. Oh, and I did that. Okay, yeah, anyways. I'm only doing 3 out of the 4 because too much. Okay, so here we are. This is Mini Watching the Worlds Go by Lucy Pittaway. Heaven and Earth Designs. It is retired, but at the same point, you can get it probably in a better thing, better charting, more colorful charting, I should say. Bothy threads. Comes in a kit, so it's a little bit more expensive, of course, but at least everything is there. Bothy threads are out of the UK somewhere, and that's that. What did I work on? You tell me. Okay, I did fill in, right. I flipped over to this side now, and I was working in filling in the rest of the water, filled in some water down here, and filled in the bridge. So the bridge is done. The water is done almost. The water is done, in this section at least. Yippee, progress. So, Sisk had told me that because I said I didn't know if Lucy Pittaway was charting anywhere, like designing for anybody else, or having her artwork anywhere else that can be made into whatever. You know what I mean. And she said, Bothy Threads, and I said, if I wasn't 67% into that, I would definitely rebuy and restart. But anyways, it'll be what it is. It was started in 2022, so it's not going anywhere. This is a planned new start as well, I guess, is also Temperature Treasures. This is Never Quit. I know I'm not telling you any designers because why would I do that? Anyways, this is Never Quit. I had put 60 or 80 some stitches into this. Alright, so it's just a middle start. It's going, yeah, it's pretty exciting. All these little starts, but start is a start. That was for Temperature Treasures because it got called and it hadn't been started yet, so therefore, that's that. This is Mini Sunset Owl. I did not get the full stitching in for this because I think I only got to 52 stitches or something. So this is Mini Sunset Owl by Artisy. And I think, yeah, because the call was for 100, I ran out of time. Maybe it was 200. I don't know. Anyway, but I almost finished the diagonal. And there, that's good. Look at that. So I just have a little bit more down here left to do, and then that diagonal will be done, and I can move on. It's all right. It's all right. This is what we're doing. No big plans to finish that one at all. I do have somewhat of plans for 2025 for what projects I will be stitching on, but you know, it's only October 13th, so we're not finalizing anything yet because Julie is Julie, and that's never going to happen. Plans don't even stay plans for more than like a few days anyway, so who knows? Who knows what the plan is? And it will definitely most likely change by the time December, January comes around. Alright, the next one is in this bag. This was also a failed attempt at the memory game. I did not get as many stitches in as I needed, so I will tell the memory game for my calls will be changing because I have realized not all of the pieces are calling to me that I thought were going to be calling to me. Anyways, so added a few more. Maybe I did get to 100, I'm not sure, but this is Ornament Dragon by Lisa Parker, right here. And this is where we are. Sorry. I'm working on the next row of 10. We'll see how that goes. I think it was because it was one stitch here, two stitches there, not a full stitching time. Like I couldn't dedicate the whole stitching time to it, so therefore did not get as many called as I wanted to. Stitched as I wanted to. This little pile beside the camera is stacking up, but we are almost done because there is one more thing left in here, and I think this was at the beginning of the week. This is, I just have to find it because I've started many things on this piece of fabric. All right. Oh, right. Okay, so this was also another failed attempt at the memory game this week. It was not as many stitches as needed, so that's fine. This is Mini Butterfly Rose Cross by Bridget Ashwood. Not as many stitches as needed because no program, no pattern keeper anywhere, either on my tablet or on my phone, has the correct stitches that are stitched. So I need to go through all of the, choose one device, first of all, and go through and, you know, check off all of the stitches that are already there, because I don't want to stitch again. I don't want to start again, I mean, because this is like the third restart, I think, of this piece, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, that is the end of the bag. I do not have anything else in there. I will, though, however, talk about my next week's plans. So a couple, well, 2 weeks ago, I guess, I asked Sisk to only choose 7 in a row. So 7 dreams calls. This is my dreams board right now. As you can see, I have finished one square out because I decided to restart. So my restart was with Spring Cottage. Spring Cottage, by the way, is by Alma Lynn Hayden. Anyways, okay, so I spun my wheel. What are we doing? We are working on this week, Celestial Gathering. This is by Dimensions. This is my oldest whip. I would love to be able to see 30 minutes a day because, So, it is on a navy blue fabric. It is Kit, Ada, and Kit Floss, Kit Threads. This will need a background, so this is where we're at right now. This is my only guaranteed, this is what we're stitching this week. 30 minutes a day. Last time I was working on it was the moon. So this is like 20 years old. It's got to be done. I want to see this one done because of the journey that it and I have taken to get to where it is now. So very exciting. That is my one focus piece going forward for this week, 30 minutes a day. See how that goes. The other 2 things that I'll be stitching on this week, spun a wheel with all 4 options. 3 options, all 3 options. So temperatures, memory, and acrostic. And what the wheel had decided, 2 out of the 3 things will be the memory game. So I will focus all my energy on the memory game, daily 30, so my dreams board, and the other thing it spun was temperature treasures. So I'm not doing the acrostic this week. I'm not even going to try. So when it comes up, then I'll stitch it. Going forwards, not this week. So that was gross if you saw that. I'm sorry. Apparently it was more than just a runny nose. Okay, so at least it was clear. So all of that aside, 22 minutes in, I need to get this uploaded, I guess, and start getting ready to go to my mom's house for Thanksgiving. So happy stitching and sparkle and shine. I will see everybody later. Have a great rest of your week. Hopefully the autumn temperatures are finally starting to roll in. Hopefully the people in Florida are getting back to normal as soon and fast as possible. Milton wasn't as devastating as it was supposed to be, I guess, or whatever, but still, a big storm is a big storm. A hurricane is a hurricane. So, anyway, sparkle and shine. Have a great rest of your week, and I will check in again. Not done yet. 6 years, guys. 6 years. It's been 6 years today that I have been filming FlossTube. On and off, haven't done a straight run for more than a couple months, but yeah, 6 years. Hooray, 6 years. I don't have anything special. I was looking back at my first video. I might still do a now and then situation because there are some projects that I had 6 years ago that I still have now, clearly. So I was going to do a now and then whole thing, but it turned into a regular update video. So maybe if I do find time this week, because the trailer is closed, so there's, weekends are free again. So if I do have a spare minute or 10 or hour, I might go back to the first videos, separated into 4, and see what I was working on then, what I have finished, and what I am still currently working on. But who knows? But otherwise, I will see you again next Sunday. Same time, same place, same bat channel. And I will see everybody later. Bye.